Going into Legacy of Darkness next. Oh, punching the camera. Famously, always. So 80 packs into the 320 packs. Going into our next stack of 40, the Legacy of Darkness. Another set that I've not opened in a long time. Super duper excited to open it. Without further ado, let's keep it pushing. Oh, come on, Legacy. You do it to me too. The packs are not open. I don't know. There we go. Alright. Ooh, Brian Tisha Clown. That's a throwback. Back to like the clown sets, like Soggy the Dark Clown. There's another one too, the rolling clown on the ball, circus clown, or whatever his name was. The bulk over this side here. Rare. Over to the side. And keep powering through some of this Legacy of Darkness. I'm noticing that these packs here look like they were at one point labeled for individual sale. Maybe not. They are labeled for the booster box. It is interesting how these things come. I've yet to get one sent to me that's actually in any form of seal at all. One of them had like Scotch tape sealing the top of it, acid trap. That's fun. So like everything that you would see in your like typical, you know, TCG market as massive red flags. However, these sets are so inexpensive. I can't really imagine someone sitting out there weighing these packs. I mean, maybe they are. I'm getting the hits numbers that I'm supposed to get. I mean, we pulled a secret. Doesn't seem like anything super nefarious is going on with these boxes, but I will say the way that they come is like pretty much everything you would look out for to not have happen while you're buying a box. But I guess if we notice any inconsistencies, then we'll notice it here live and in time. Dimension Gate, that's a fun one. Yeah, Legacy of Darkness did get into kind of like that time where like a lot of the DD stuff, a lot of the different dimension, you know, banishing, removing cards from play. Return from the different dimension, emergency provisions, a classic Jaden Yuki card, which always just seemed to be like the most situational, like BS plow armor effect is just drop emergency provisions at the last second, but that's why he's a dual champion and I'm not. I guess we can pull what Vampire Lord from this set. Dark Ruler Hades is in this set. Dark Ruler Hades was actually one of my. I remember pulling him as a child, and of course it was first edition too. Like I saw the card not too long ago. It is absolutely destroyed. Corners bent in because I loved playing with my dual disc as a child, and all of my fancy cards got slapped right into that. So, first edition Dark Ruler Hades, no more. He is probably less than a PSA 1. Like, I don't even think he would get the PSA 1 grading, which I would be stoked for, because that's the best he could hope for at this point. Is the best we could hope for is a PSA 1. And this card too, I remember the second edition, the Structure Deck Kaiba. Same with this fine gentleman here. Whose name I definitely remember. I just prefer referring to him as a fine gentleman. I keep making some decent headway through Legacy of Darkness. Going in next is going to be, what, Flaming Eternity, and then The Lost Millennium, which is one that I'm super, super excited to open. Got the 1800 attack point Cyclops, also in one of those structure decks from back in the day. Remember Thundercat Niandian? I'm wondering what set she was in. Her and Injection Fairy Lily, because I remember I pulled both of them as well way back in the day. Some fun pulls that I was pretty stoked on at the time. That again all probably got destroyed by a dual disc. Dual disc took so many of my cards, and I don't even have it anymore. Alrighty, let's see if we can't get a hit out of this pack. Alright, we got a rare. Dimension Gate. We got a decent stack here still to go. So we got some hits still to hunt. Nothing in that pack, but that's quite alright. We're getting a lot of these dimension rares, field spell and continuous spells. If you get return from the different dimension, that would be a fun card. Fine gentleman. He's made himself onto like 4 different dimension cards. Sure, we pulled the playset. No hit yet. That's quite all right. A lot of these Korean packs, man, they're keeping us on our toes. Keeping us holding off at the last minute. Anticipation, like a Heinz ketchup bottle. A little bit more to press. Still got a little pack, decent stack of packs here. Rare. Alright, coming in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 more packs to go. No hits yet. By my calculations, these last 11 packs should be pretty loaded. Otherwise, there might be something going on with these. Legacy of Darkness packs. No hit. It's okay. All right, come on. Here's the juice right here. Nope. Nope. All right. Last 8 packs. No hit yet. Making me less and less hopeful that there will be any. Nope. And nope. All right, so who's this seller? Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs left. So assuming that these packs are not scaled and you know, whatnot, theoretically these last 6 packs are all gonna have a hit. So let's get into it. Let's see what we can't pull. I have a feeling we're not gonna get any hits out of this box. I have a feeling these boxes definitely been scaled, and they've taken all of the hollows. That's what I'm gonna assume. It's kind of crazy. Did not expect to see it in the Korean cards, but it is happening. It's happening right in front of our eyes. No hit. No hits. Yeah, we got a scaled box here, so definitely a little less than genuine on the seller's part, you know. That's okay, you know, buyer beware. This is the TCG world that we live in. It's a sad and scary world sometimes, where you get no shiny cardboard. No shiny cardboard. So yeah, this box is a bust. Absolutely nothing inside of it. Hopefully that's not going to be the case going down the line here, but you know, if it is, it'll be what it'll be. So we're moving on to Flaming Eternity. Hopefully this pack is not got the sticker on the back of the pack, which makes me think that it's definitely maybe a little bit better off than the last ones. The last ones did not have that either. Only Legacy of Darkness had these stickers on individual packs, which tells me that this has absolutely been opened before and looked through. So these have not gotten that. So let's take a nice little gander through here, see if we can't get a little bit of something to make up for our scaled Legacy of Darkness box. A little disappointing, but it's okay. It definitely seems to be like a pretty common problem within the U.S., especially for the printing of like scalpers. A lot of, you know, weighing out cards. One Piece, I know, had some issues with people saying they could weigh out packs. A lot of these say, you know, they changed their printing method. It's not as easy to weigh them out. It's definitely not always the case, though. There's definitely a lot of weighing that can be done to find your hollows. Which is why, for, you know, any of you guys, you know, buyer beware, especially if you're new or getting into the TCG market, looking online. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff. You can find a lot of great deals. A lot of those deals, though, are usually indicative of something, so definitely do your research. Make sure that you're buying from reputable sellers. Sealed product is always the way to go. If you find something that's definitely looking a little bit resealed, missing certain Konami stamps or something of the sort, then you know that it might be a resealed product. These ones with the Korean boxes, it's a little bit harder to tell, because even the boxes that I've gotten that didn't seem to be scaled, where I got the right hit rates, kicking my camera here, they also seem to, you know, not have any of the proper sealing or Konami stamping that you're supposed to have on sealed product. So these ones are a little bit more questionable. However, it's you're taking a little bit less of a gamble in the sense that, you know, you're not really opening these guys for the profit. You're not really opening these guys to hit some huge money card that you're going to grade in and sell. Maybe you are if you're in Korea, but not here in the US at least. You can buy these for pretty much about $20, maybe $30 between the two. It's really not going to run you anything too crazy, so we run the risk, seeing what we can't find, see if we can hit, you know, hopefully something. Threatening Roar, I remember that card being one of my classic trap aversions back in old school Yu-Gi-Oh. Just no declaration of an attack at all, just can't do it. Flaming Eternity came out around the time as the structure decks with, there was like a Spellcaster and Flaming Beast structure deck that all came out around the same time. Pretty sure this was in the Spellcaster deck, if I'm not mistaken, this spell here. Threatening Roar. And these guys, I think Flaming Eternity, I definitely opened some amount as a child, but I don't recall opening a ton of this set back in the day when it was still readily available. Packs do not want to open. Refusion. Now, this was in the Warrior structure deck for the Gilfried. The Legendary Warrior, whatever it was. Just like to take Gilfried the Iron Knight, and you could sacrifice him for like a 2600 attack point version. No hits yet, but again, a lot of packs. Trying not to let Legacy of Darkness affect my optimism about pulling some cool stuff from these sets. And just like that, we got the Mystical Swordsman level 5. So yeah, again, seemingly not a Wade pack. We got a hit. Sleeve this bad boy up. Looks pretty good. That's fun. Cool. So we got a hit. We can officially say that we got a hit for Flaming Eternity. Just gonna wash the Legacy of Darkness out of mind. Keep that bad juju over there. We'll keep moving on. This is like the Mecha Dog, whatever the heck his name was. Dog Mariner. Threatening Roar. Pretty sure that's more than a playset in Threatening Roar now. up the face cam. Sorry, guys. Another threatening roar. Alright, I feel it. This one's gonna have a hit right here. Nope, not quite. But you know what? I felt something. I can't discredit my feelings. It's probably in this pack. That's what I was feeling. It was the residuals coming up from the pack below. You know what? Maybe I'm just off my game. That's okay. Still got a decent amount of packs here. It's a 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, over 15 packs, so a lot of room for our last 5 hits that are guaranteed, or supposed to be guaranteed, unless you're like a Sea of Darkness. And then hopefully we can hit another secret. We hit it with a magic cylinder. Hopefully we can do it again. The Oni Tank trap card would actually be cool to hit the Oni Tank monster. Gee whiz. No, not quite. Big mammoth. Big purple mammoth. Threatening roar. Eight packs. Another threatening war. Is that the perfect insect? All right. Hits are coming up. Here we go. Lightning Vortex. All right. Cool, cool, cool. That is a fun one. Second hit out of the box. Got 5 packs to go. 4 more hits. This should be a fun 5. Oh, the, what is it, the Anti-Crush Card Virus? That is cool. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Another Lightning Vortex. Okay. Back to back on the Lightning Vortex. In case one wasn't enough, we got 2. Here we go. Oh, Phoenix Feather. Cool. Oh, kicking the camera. My favorite pastime. Here we go. Get this guy in a sleeve. All right. Ooh, that looks fantastic. Holy Holy shit. The texturing on that is phenomenal. Wow. Hit the secret. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Second secret, making up for the lackluster Legacy of Darkness box. I keep doing this off camera. Open our last pack. Here we go. Last pack, Flaming Eternity. Let's see if we get another hit. Oh, we do. We do. Back to back is another secret. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is really, really something. This one you can definitely see a little bit of that print boxing, a little bit of that lining on the card. See like kind of the box where they print those stamps for the art. You can really see in the light there. Still cool, still looks great. And what a great way to wrap up Flaming Eternity. Hitting it off like it's supposed to. And now we get to move into the box that I'm probably most excited to open. Actually, I don't know, most excited. It's a bit of a stretch. Dark Beginnings 2 is going to be really cool. Power of the Dual Strike and Neos both going to be really cool. But the Lost Millennium. I am stoked on the idea of opening this set. This set is a classic. It's got a ton of really cool GX cards. Classic Jaden Yuki stuff. Some classic Professor Crowler shit. A lot of cool stuff. All right. We'll take a quick break here. I'll come back for Lost Millennium.